Welcome everyone, my name's Dom, and I like Apple stuff. I really like Apple stuff, but you know what? I'm not scared of telling them when they do stupid. And so here are 10 of the most annoying things about Apple products. So this one may not relate to as many of you as some of the other ones, but if you've ever seen this before, then you already know where I'm going. This little port here, this little lightning charge port, this is how you charge this Apple Magic Mouse. This is the stupidest design decision I have ever seen of a product ever. Why not put it on the front? Why put it on the bottom? What kind of sadistic said, you know what, let's not make it easy for them to use while charging. And the thing of it is, this thing has been out for a long time. Apple has had plenty of time to fix this. This just kills it when you have to charge a thing like once a year. And when you do need to charge it, usually it's gonna happen in the middle of some kind of like important thing like homework or whatever it is that you might be doing, some kind of deadline. Yeah, that's when you're gonna need to charge it. Otherwise, yeah, nope, you're fine. And guess what? Yeah, you have that deadline coming up. No, you can go f yourself because you can't use this bad boy while it's charging. This next one is about these. These are original AirPods, AirPods Pro and stuff like that. They don't have this issue, but anyone who has bought these particular AirPods and possibly future standard AirPods knows this problem. After a certain point, these bad boys stop connecting. They stop responding. They become literal garbage. They actually start to get to a point where they remind me of a pair, some cheap knockoff that you'd buy at a 7-Eleven or a convenience store of some kind, because you pull one out and then it doesn't connect and then you have to swap, put it back in, close the case, open it up, put it back in. Oh my God, now the battery's dead. Yeah, look, I understand this is the first iteration of a product, but this is Bluetooth and this is like a magical product out of the box. So I don't know what happens. It's like the magic decays over time. It doesn't make any sense as to why that happens, especially when they could be updated. So what the hell is the deal with these? I remember this being one of the most annoying things about the AirPods. We can't have a video about Apple products and annoying if we don't talk about the iPhone. Since iOS 4, whenever it was, when they introduced background multitasking, all I do is see people do this. Swipe, 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 swipe to clear out the background apps. And for a while there, it was important to do in order to preserve your battery life. That's why people do it. However, after a certain point, Apple ended up re-engineering the way the software works, so you don't have to do that anymore. And yet, this is still a thing people do. Apple's bad at telling people not to do it. People continue to do it, thinking it's going to save them battery. It actually costs you more battery when you do it. The fact that this is still a thing and that people are still having to do this when most people don't even really use app switching. A lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. And I think you know who you are. This next one is probably an affliction of those of you who are more involved and invested in the Apple ecosystem, and that is, yeah, you knew exactly what these, I know you knew exactly what these were the second I brought these up. This is a trend that Apple's been going on for a while to needing adapters. And while I get the importance of having one connector for everything, but it's the fact that Apple charges so much for these stupid, cheap to manufacture adapters, and you need them for everything. You need them for, look at this. I have ones. This is a 30 pin. This is for what, the iPhone 4? Oh my God. All I'm saying is, if Apple, you're gonna make us, really need these and use these, then just make them cheaper. You need $70 for these stupid things. Really? This next one is about camera bumps, and not just with the iPhone, but the iPad too, right? When did this start? No, I can tell you exactly when it started. Actually, it's the iPhone 6, which I actually happen to have right here. The iPhone 6 introduced this little mild camera bump. I know, right? This is what it used to look like. Now you have this gargantuan thing. What is this? Why is this still a thing? It's on the iPad too. Why does the iPad need a camera bump? Who is taking like ultra high level photography, neural network, whatever crap that Apple's always toting about their cameras? Who's doing that with an iPad? With a Bentley commercial? You're gonna reference the Bentley commercial? They sell $300,000 cars and they're gonna use an iPad? Look, I get the flex, right? Oh, shot with an iPhone or something like that. That's kind of cool, but it doesn't need to be coming out into my face like Pinocchio's nose and requiring me to need a case, and also doing this stupid sound when I put it on a table like this. For this one, so let's talk about apps in the Apple ecosystem. This seems like something Apple would be able to deal with in terms of the user experience with their enclosed garden of perfection. And that is apps that keep logging me out. This is one of the most infuriating things. But be it the Apple TV or the iPhone or the iPad, it's an app. It could be a bill. It could be whatever app, especially the really important ones, right? And it's like, oh, I haven't used this app in a while because I don't need to check this app for a long time. And guess what? I need important notification from this app to let me know when things are going wrong. And, oh, no, it's going to log you out. You don't even know it's happening. And then you forget your password. You got to do the password reset and you have a different thing. And it's a whole thing. It's a whole nightmare. And it needs to stop. There needs to be a way to keep the app logged in, especially on the Apple TV, because you don't have a freaking keyboard. And while you can type your password in with your phone and all that other stuff like that. If your phone's on the other side of the room, it's still a pain in the ass. The next one is about the Apple Watch. And there's a reason why I don't wear the Apple Watch. The battery life is dog. The battery life is like abysmal. I get it. It's a watch. But the reality is it's a pain in the ass to have to charge it a dedicated time throughout the day. Oh, but you know, they're going to add sleep features, right? So now I can't charge it at night while I'm sleeping, right? I want to be able to track my health and stuff like that. So now I got to do charge it here or charge it there. Well, guess what? If your routine's ever shuffled up or you ever forget to charge the watch for whatever reason, it's a pain in the ass. It doesn't do anything. This should be priority number one when it comes to the Apple Watch, is making the battery last more than a freaking day. I'm just talking, give me like a week. I want a week. You know what? No, that. I want like a month-long charge. Super Buck Rogers into the future, unrealistic stuff, but that's what I want. And then I'll put this damn watch back on my wrist. This next one is about these. This is one of my stashes of lightning cables. And as you can see, I have a lot of them. So any of you Apple fans out there that think I don't like Apple stuff and I'm just ranting on it for no reason, yeah, iMac back there, about 30 iPhones and one of the other shots, and all these lightning cables, baby. Why is lightning still a thing? Why is it not all USB Type-C? And for that matter, look, I know that Apple wants these to be pretty right here, but I know that everyone here has seen these little like cables like fray and break, and I'm pretty sure I broke like 30 of them in the process of doing this bit. This is madness. This is craziness. You want to tote Type-C on all your products, but you don't want to put Type-C on all your products. What kind of mind is that? Just put this is what is this? I'm all over the god. This is craziness. Let's talk about Apple Care. People want to get Apple Care. They like the idea of having insurance and some kind of protection plan on their phone. Well, guess what? Here's the problem. Apple Care is expensive, and Apple Care still makes you pay a deductible. First of all, Apple, you're worth $1 trillion. Someone would need $1 trillion to buy all the shares of Apple. I'm pretty sure you guys will be just fine if you provide coverage for your products, that if the screen cracks and you pay the $200 or $50 or whatever it is for your specific product to cover the damage and cover the issues, be it laptops, this, anything, all of them collectively, they all should just be fully covered. You break it, okay. You bought the Apple Care, okay. You're good to go. It's not there to extend the warranty of neglect. It's extra money. People pay you. If something goes wrong, you fix it. And if nothing goes wrong, you get to keep the money, which is like, screw you. This last one, I need a moment. This last one is about Siri.
Uh-huh.
Not now, shut up. Yes, Siri. I apologize that she's probably going off in a million different products around your home. Siri is the most abysmal thing about the Apple ecosystem. Constant false flags, constantly getting stuff wrong, constantly incapable of doing a variety of things. And yeah, I know about Siri shortcuts, and Siri shortcuts is a very powerful tool. That's not something the average person is going to be able to mess with. Apple hasn't talked about Siri shortcuts since it debuted, so I don't want to hear that. The reality is Bezos used Alexa money to fling himself into space, and Google's trying to do some other thing with quantum computing, right? They're on a whole nother level, and they can tell you exactly what it is you want to know. All I want is for Siri to just be able to do similar things, especially in a $350 HomePod, which they don't even make anymore, and then you have the HomePod Mini, which, okay, great product, but again, still has Siri in it. The iPad has Siri. The iMac has Siri. The MacBook has Siri. Everything has f***ing Siri. The Apple Watch has Siri. I'm having a bit of meltdown here. I hate that. So, of anything on this list that needs to be fixed, it's Siri. Well, everyone, that about wraps this up. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, throw a like on it, and be sure to share any of your irritating things about Apple products down below, or any products for that matter. And definitely consider subscribing. If you're new here, you can check out some of the other rants. I promise they're a doozy too. I say this all the time. Please consider sharing the video. It helps the channel out a lot. And as always, talk to you soon.